And now Sami Zayn rushes the ring, gonna go right after Solo Sikoa. And for Sami Zayn, try to put him away early. Try to survive once again here tonight. Oh, and a takedown by Sami Zayn. And now hammering away on Solo here in our main event.
Absolutely smart move from Sami Zayn to catch Solo Sikoa. Called Jimmy getting involved in the action too.
Yeah, Jimmy Uso had his marching orders. Take care of Sami Zayn tonight. Get rid of Sami Zayn. Fix this once and for all. And he's playing a very dangerous game. And he just hopes to survive here tonight as he sends Solo once again up over the top rope.
Well, Sami Zayn is the problem that should have been left in Montreal, but it's the problem the bloodline simply can't shake.
Hey, Jimmy, get involved here, man. Hey, watch it now. Back it up. Yeah, back it up. Listen, back it up.
Oh, there's Jimmy Uso causing the distraction and Solo Sikoa wiping out Sami Zayn. And now into the ring post.
Therein lies the problem of trying to go it alone against the bloodline.
Well, here's the other issue. Listen, there's a lot of blame being thrown around within the bloodline. Whose fault is it? Why is it imploding? Why are the cracks developing? And Sami Zayn now sent into the timekeeper's area.
The hell is wrong with you?
Sami up over the top, looking for some life here, and a clothesline takes down Sikoa, and now Sami looks to rally. Trusted Sami Zayn, and then turned his back on him.
And then Sami Zayn turned into a Trojan horse, but now thankfully he's out of the bloodline.
Whoa, a Samoa drop by Sikoa. Sami Zayn fighting back as well. Kicks to the face of Sikoa. Trying to stay in this matchup. Tornado DDT connecting. Sami for the cover, the win. Solo into the corner, hit hard. And now Sami Zayn delivers a Blue Thunder Bomb for the win on Sikoa. And can you imagine if Sami beat Solo there, Roman Reigns would have blown a gasket.
Doesn't Jimmy Uso know it?
The Bloodline thought Sami Zayn was just going to go away after losing an Elimination Chamber. No way. And now Jimmy Uso, and Sami went for the haluva kick. Jimmy saves Solo, and now the Samoan spike, and the cover by Sikoa, and the victory.